Welcome back to In the Know. We are talking about the healing power of color. I've learned so much so far from our guest expert, Angela Dacey. You're a professional development coach, personal development coach. I knew I was going to say professional one time today. And so we've talked about the reds, the greens, the blacks, the whites, and now the blues.
Sure. I brought the blues because blues, again, are amazing, calming, and relaxation. So we use them in the bathrooms a lot. Spas will use them a lot. It's very much a healing color. You'll even find them in hospitals because it's a very healing color. Blue, at the end of the day, gets rid of stress and anxiety. So if you go, and you hop into a blue bath or use the blue eye mask, light your candles. I just even loved, again, Pier 1 helped me so much. Look at this gorgeous tray. Can we see this? Well, I'm tipping everything over, but this gorgeous tray, which, like, could you imagine this in your bathroom with bath towels on it? Or like gorgeous, and it just makes you go, the ocean.
Kind of just like the Caribbean.
Now, interestingly enough, blue is connected to our emotional center, and blue, also being very much like the water, is the ebb and flow of emotions. So it's calming our emotions.
Washes away our stresses, like you were saying.
Take me away, remember that? Yeah. So it is, it's very calming and very relaxing. So again, I'm going to go more of a zen. Greens and blues are connected to the emotional colors, so they both give that
very
sense
water-based colors.
Exactly.
As well. All right, we have Rebecca from Markham on the line. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi there. I have a question. I'm going to bring you back to reds because I don't go for blues. But my question is, my car is red. I have, probably 5 pairs of red heels. I have a red couch. I have, can you get too much of one color?
Does it feel too much to you?
Not to me, but I think other people kind of go, why is everything red?
You must be one sexy lady.
Right.
You know what, not at all. If that's the color that works for you right now, then that's the color that works for you. It could be connected to your personality. It could be connected to where you are in life. If you're success driven, if you need confidence, courage, it's connected to you, so use it. I'd be interested, because you mentioned briefly, if you don't mind me touching on it, that you don't love the blues. Can I ask why?
I don't know that I can put my finger on why. When I moved into my house, there was a lot of blue. Some of the trim was blue. There was a couple of rooms that were blue, and I, first thing, painted over all of that blue.
Okay. So blue being very much more of an energy center that's up here, and red's very low, you're very different on the scale. I will challenge you, though, to take a look at the blue, because when we get into the healing art with color, blue's about communication and expression, and also authenticity. So I'd want you to take a look at how authentic are you being, how well are you communicating, are you voicing? But that doesn't mean you have to go decorate all in blue. But if red's working for you, I would definitely say keep it. You need it. Your body will tell you when it's time to move on to something new.
Excellent question, Rebecca. Now, we were actually going to go back to red, because red has interesting properties with the immune system.
Yes, so this is the other thing.
I'd be curious to know if Rebecca's ever sick.
Is she still on the line?
I think she's gone.
She's gone? Okay. Rebecca, if for any reason you are suffering with an immune dysfunction, if you get sick, if you feel worn out, maybe you're a go personality and you need that physical stimulation, you need red. So when we get into the healing, what ends up happening is we can connect physical ailments and use that red, like I said, or use that color. So red's going to be fantastic for her. I bet anything she won't get a cold or flu this winter, especially when she's wearing all those high heels in red. So I'd say go for it. I think that's a great thing, and it's a powerful color, right? We talked about being bold. So I know she's out there walking with confidence and self-esteem.
But she needs a little bit of calming.
I would just want her to take a look at why she's so opposed of that color. Usually when we don't like a color, it says that there's something going on. It's a little red light that flashes that says radar, there's a problem in that energy center. What is it you need to look at?
Okay, so on the flip side, Rebecca has a lot of red in her life. What about people who don't have a lot of color?
A lot of color in general?
In general.
Well, from my experience, what I've kind of found is that, again, they're pretty closed off. They're very reserved, very conservative. They're scared. They're fearful. They're scared to get out there and live life. They're trying to stay in their 4 walls and keep everything pretty tight. And I know there's going to be some of you out there saying, that's not true, but I really want them to self-discover. That's why I teach in personal development and self-discovery, because I bet you anything it is true. I bet there's something there where we need to really find out who you are and get it out of you.
Okay, so speaking of who we are and our moods and the way we feel and our aura. So we hear this word aura.
Right.
And it's kind of like out here.
What is it?
And what is the aura?
Okay. Easy way to describe it is that because we are energy beings, we are made up of energy, and energy actually is something that we can see through color. Okay, now let me see. Now I said easy, now I got to figure out how to describe this. I bring it back to thoughts and feelings. Do you know when you walk into a room, say you're at a party, and you go, I got to talk to that person. You're sensing their aura, you're sensing their energy. You're like, oh my gosh, I know I need to talk to them. Just as much as say you're walking down the street and you're like, okay, I am not going into there because I just get a bad vibe. You're sensing energy and you're sensing auras. We all do it. What happens is that our thoughts and feelings permeate out. You know what it's like if you come into work and someone's had a bad day?
Right.
You can feel it oozing off them, right? Or if someone's like happy, they're like, wow, you're feeling so light and bubbly. That's really their aura. But when people talk about, oh, I see your aura, what's happening is they're getting to a level of frequency where they can actually see that energy, okay? So they can actually see color coming off you. Sometimes when I'm teaching or I'm doing my counseling, because I'm intuitive, I'll see flashes of color around people. And it's just I'm getting to a frequency that's high enough that I'm connecting to that other side and I'm seeing vibrations, I'm seeing energy. But even if you can't see it, you can feel it.
Right.
You can always feel it. And that's why color, because it has a frequency, affects us. So does scent, smell, so does taste, okay? All those things affect us. So if you're into the red shoes, it's because you're sensing that energy as well. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So your aura is your thoughts and your feelings that are around you.
Okay, so if we don't have a good aura,
well, I don't believe there's bad.
Okay.
I don't believe there's bad. But what I would say is that if you have a thought or feeling, that to me is stage 1 of health. Aura is stage 1. If you've got a thought or feeling that maybe is on the negative, so maybe you believe you're not worthy, okay? That's going to sit with you. And that's then going to affect the second stage of health, which is your chakra system, your energy center. So if I have a lack of self-worth, I'm going to feel it right here, okay? Because that thought has the same frequency as this energy center. As time goes on, if I continue with that, then this isn't going to function as well. And maybe my chakra will be rotating slowly or maybe too quickly, and I'm going to actually be depleted in this area. Keep it going. 3rd and 4th stage illness, which is when we actually need physical help, I'm going to end up saying, oh my gosh, I found a lump, or I have heart palpitations or high blood pressure, and that's when I'm going to start going, your body screams. Physical's the last to go. So that's when your body is 3rd and 4th stage saying, please help me. If we can bring people back to stage 1 in health and treat illnesses and dis-ease with color, with tools such as this, then we have preventative health care, which is incredible.
We'll talk more about health and color right after this.